All right, what's going on, my beautiful people? Richard Harrison here, coming to you from the SIP. I want to talk to you today about a couple of affiliate programs that came out surrounding traffic. Now, one of the affiliate programs is Traffic Ignition, and another one is called Gotta Have Traffic. And both of these programs claim to give you traffic, to your business, or you can promote the business in a matrix program or whatever the case may be, and make money from that. Now, I want to keep it real with you. The only reason I join any affiliate program now is that they have to have what I call traffic. If it's not a traffic affiliate program, I don't want anything to do with it, simply because I'm promoting the Home Business Academy. That's my number one affiliate program, and I want to do programs that are going to have anything to do with me getting traffic to that. Now, let's talk about the two different programs. I know that Traffic Ignition talks about, spillover. And I have been in a couple of programs, especially Live Good. And there has been some other programs came out, that talks about spillover. And with Live Good, they promised spillover. They said spillover. Nothing was really promised, I guess. But you could earn spillover up to $2,000, whatever it was, back when it came out 3 years ago. And Live Good is still here, okay? And a lot of people who talked about Live Good, what they did was said Live Good wasn't going to last long, Live Good, blah, blah, blah. And the thing about it is those same people are now in Live Good. So, but that's Live Good. I'm here to talk to you about traffic program. The traffic program is one, gotta have traffic. I want to talk about that one first simply because this guy that came out with this system just this week or last week, this is a new week now, it's Sunday, but he came out with it. And I watched his video and he was talking about, using safe list traffic exchanges and blah, blah, blah. It's how he got his traffic, how he's made his money. But with this guy, I joined one of his programs back in, I think it was 2023, called My Traffic Power Line or something like that, which didn't last long. But now here he is now with Gotta Have Traffic, which now is built on a matrix similar to, the Live Good matrix and the Traffic Ignition matrix. And a lot of programs have come out with these new, matrix things or whatever the case may be, talking about you can earn spillover, blah, 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 and all of that. And so he's done the same thing. And in his video, he kind of put down Traffic Ignition. Without saying the name of the company, of course, I'm going to say that. He didn't say the name of the company, but I knew who he was talking about. When you've been in the game long enough, you catch on a little stuff like that. You just have to listen, real good to catch on to it. But anyway, he talked about that. And then he also talked about, how he made his money with these traffic exchanges and blah, 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 which I think, is not true. He made his money probably with, coming out with programs like this. And if you look him up on Google, whatever the case may be, you can find some things about him and all of that good stuff. So I'm not here to down him, but, do your own due diligence. Check out the research, Jeremy Duncan's affiliate program, Google, and you'll learn about it. So I was invited to join this program, which I was going to, but I had a change of heart simply because I knew I had been involved with him before. And being involved with him before, kind of gave me the idea that this is nothing I really want to do again. And so a good friend of mine sent me, the information about this, Gotta Have Traffic. And I was thinking, cool, anything to do with traffic going to get me something, to my Home Business Academy links and something I can share with my team in the Home Business Academy. This is what I'll do. But when I really found out who it was, I was hesitant on actually joining simply because I've already dealt with this fellow once before and things. So I've already dealt with this fellow once before. And so I thought, well, hey, I trust this person that's sending me this information. I'm going to go ahead on and join and things like that. But then he sent me a message on Facebook saying he wasn't going to join because he didn't feel right about it, in which I had kind of expressed that to him anyway, that I didn't feel right about it. But since he was joining, I was willing to do it with him. And I changed my mind. After he came back and said, well, he was going to stick with it, he talked to Jeremy, and Jeremy, whatever, convinced him, I guess, to stick with it. I just made up my mind that I wasn't going to do it because I've experienced this with him before, and it doesn't take me but one time to go through something with somebody to make up my mind. So he sent me a message today showing me the income results, and I sent him a message back telling him, look, the money doesn't impress me. It's not about the money. It's not about the matrix. It's about me getting leads to my Home Business Academy affiliate link and helping my team, whoever joined me in Home Business Academy, get leads and sales in the Home Business Academy with the traffic sources that I recommend. All these used to be my grandmother's garden. Now they'll come in and bulldoze it down, making it flat land. I can see all the way over to my neighbor's house now. Well, my cousin's house. But anyway, so I told him, I sent him a message back telling him what my feelings, my true feelings about what I actually thought about, gotta have traffic and things like that. So he didn't respond back. I don't know how to message him, but I told him, look, no disrespect to you, but this is what I feel. Now, with traffic ignition, let me talk to you about that for a minute. I've been in traffic ignition for about 3 weeks, okay? I was kind of hesitant on promoting it simply because it's backed by traffic authority. You got to understand something. With that, they having this traffic or wholesale traffic, call it what you want to. But I have tried traffic authority in the past. The traffic was expensive, and if you go to traffic authority's plain site or their main site, you're going to find out that it is expensive. But now they have a discount traffic club. But here's the caveat to that, is that I watched a few videos back in the day, not too long ago, by some fellows that was in Home Business Academy promoting traffic authorities traffic with discount, claiming that they had, watch this, were able to get discounts for people who joined them in the Home Business Academy. I'm just keeping it real with you. So if you joined them in the Home Business Academy, then you would get discount traffic for that in traffic authority. They worked it out with the owner, blah, blah, blah. So me doing my research, I did that. And what I discovered was, well, traffic authority was offering that anyway, but on a monthly basis. That meant that if you paid monthly for the discount, then you would get the traffic. So that's how they was doing. They was setting you up on a continuity program. In other words, is what was happening. So that happened with a couple of people in Home Business Academy. Not the Home Business Academy. I'm not saying the Home Business Academy, but these were people who were affiliates of the Home Business Academy. Okay, don't get me wrong. They were affiliates of the Home Business Academy, but they was using traffic authority. This is nothing that the Home Business Academy authorized or suggested for the traffic source. The Home Business Academy does not do that. But here's the thing. They were doing that and was getting people to join them in the Home Business Academy by doing that. So what happened was, and this is my grandmother's shed. Y'all, we used to play over here. We was little, even before this shed thing was here. And we used to have a big old shade tree over there in that corner. We called it the shade tree. This is where we played at. But this is my grandmother's house. Bless her soul. She was a pillar of this family. But anyway, they had, they was using that as a way to get people in the Home Business Academy, along with my lead gen secret, MLSG, and things like that. But anyway, so what happened now is that traffic authority came up with traffic ignition, and traffic ignition is now offering the wholesale traffic like Costco or Sam Club or, some membership, whatever, things like that. And so when that came out, I decided, hey, I'm looking for traffic. I'm always looking for traffic. YouTube is a traffic source. Facebook is a traffic source. Pinterest is a traffic source. Those free but a good paid traffic source is what I'm looking for. Something, I use Udemy, I use Painless Traffic. I have some other paid traffic sources, LeadVex that I use. But I'm always looking for paid traffic sources that I can introduce to anybody who join me at Home Business Academy that's going to help them get results. I don't want to just send them traffic sources just to make the money. So I joined this program. And when I joined it, a beautiful thing happened that I was not expecting with spillover. Now, what spillover is, in my definition of it, is that when you have leaders at the top or people above you who are recruiting hard, and what happens is the people that they bring in, they have so many on their front line, okay, 5 to be exact in traffic authority. They have 5 people in their front line, and anything after that is spill over to the next, the next line below, next line below. So anyway, what has happened with me since joining is that I have gotten actual spillover, actual money, actual spillover sales in my account right now. As of today, it's up to like $140 something, because they take a little bit of something for something in there. I got to go back and read the rest of it. But here's the thing about it. A lot of people are joining it. I joined it for the traffic, but the spillover is good. Now, I am running a traffic test with it. That's my grandmother's house again. This is the garden, y'all, up here. It used to be the garden, man, but I planted. Used to help my granddad and all of them, grandmother them up there in that garden. Now we're getting it bulldozed off and things like that. I played all around this yard, when I was a kid and things like that. But, I was doing it. I joined Traffic Ignition because of the traffic, not for the spillover, not for the income. The income can come with it if it's going to help the people who join me in the Home Business Academy get actual sales. It's going to help them grow their Home Business Academy business or whatever business that they're in. It doesn't necessarily, have to be the Home Business Academy. It's whatever it is that you're doing. That's totally up to you. But here's the thing. I'm not going to promote anything I'm not comfortable with. I'm not going to promote anything that's going to garnish or tarnish my reputation. There was a time I used to promote any and everything just for the money, but it's not like that now with me. I truly, genuinely want to help people. And if I think that Traffic Ignition is going to help you, then I'm going to promote it. Now, I'm just shooting this video right now, just kind of giving you some information. I'm not telling you to go join Gotta Have Traffic. I'm not telling you to go join Traffic Ignition. But what I will tell you to join is the Home Business Academy, because they have traffic strategies in there that just absolutely work. Free method, but I'm trying to share with you a paid method. And they do have some paid methods in there as well. But here's the thing. When you come into the Home Business Academy, you have an opportunity to learn the skills that you want to learn at your own pace. You have an opportunity to actually develop those skills. But the Home Business Academy has a system set up where you just come in, tap in, and start generating leads if you're on Facebook or YouTube or any of the other free social media platforms. But now what I'm sharing with you is a traffic source where you can tap into, I'm looking at places like I use Udemy, I use Painless Traffic, I use Lead Fix, and now I'm using Traffic Authority or Traffic Ignition. And the thing about Traffic Ignition is they are slow, okay? I'm not going to really get any results. It could be 5 more days from now. It could be 10 more days from now. But the thing is, once I get those results, if I see that anyone has joined me in Traffic Authority or join me in not Traffic Authority, but join me in the Home Business Academy from the traffic of Traffic Authority, then I promote it. But right now, I'm just telling you that if you are looking for a way to earn some extra income, I will tell you this right here, that if you are looking for a way to earn some extra income, some residual income, some weekly income, some spillover income, then I recommend you promoting a traffic program. And the reason I say a traffic program is simply because the number one commodity online is traffic. I don't care how you say it. I don't care how you look at it. If you can join any business opportunity, If you don't have traffic, you don't have a business, okay? If you're not building your email list, you don't have a business, because if you're not building your email list, you're continually doing the same thing over and over and over again, daily and daily, and you are not making any sales. You could, but if you had an email list of people who know, like, and trust you, whatever you promote to them, they will be willing to buy from you because they know, like, and trust you. But once you build that know, like, and trust, don't just sell them anything, okay? Don't just use your list to make money. I'm building a list. I wish I had done it years ago, but if you get on my list, I'm going to support you. I'm going to be here for you. But understand something about Traffic Ignition is a traffic program by a company that has a track record of being in the business for over 10 years, okay? They have been in the business for many years. Y'all, I don't know, this is the back of my grandmother's house, and we used to crawl up under this house, because back in the day, we kept sweet potatoes under there, and while we was out in the yard playing, we would crawl up under the house and eat up some of the sweet potatoes and stuff, because back then when you was a child, you had two choices: you stay in or you stay out. We chose to stay out, and we stayed out all day long when we got in from school, especially all summer. But I used to jump out of that window right there when we was little, climb on top of the house, climb the tree. Y'all, there's so much I could show you back down through here. All of this is grown up now and things like that, but we just have an old barn back here. We just have hog pen back here. We had horses back here, all of that stuff. But anyway, enough about that. I'm going to go around the house. But I just wanted to tell you that, look, if you are thinking about joining Traffic Authority and you're looking for traffic, okay, then join and test the traffic. That's all I can really tell you. I'm testing it. I do not know how it's going to work out. I used to use Traffic Authority way back in the day, okay? And it was expensive then and things, okay? But here's the thing now. You can get it for discount traffic to promote any business that you want. I'm not telling you to get it, but I'm not telling you not to get it. Do your own due diligence and see if this is something that you want to do. So, I'm about ready to end this video and get on back across this road down here in the SIP. But I want you to know, you have to make a decision for yourself. Don't let anybody, trick you because of the money aspect of what you can earn with spillover. Spillover is not promised. I'm getting it, but it's not promised. That's because I came in on some people that hustles, there's people that know, and I'm getting my hustle on. I'm ready to promote it in a little sense, but not really until I actually see some result from the traffic in my Home Business Academy site that says I've gotten sales from Traffic Authority, not a sale. A sale is good, and if I can get sales using this traffic, then I'll be willing to really share it. But if you're just looking, you want something that you can promote, I highly recommend that you promote a traffic program, because traffic is something everybody needs. Affiliate marketers, network marketers, clickbank marketers, Warrior Plus marketers, they want traffic, they need traffic. So you click the link in the description below to promote Traffic Authority. I'm not promoting Get, whatever it is, I forgot the name of it already. Have Traffic. It's a new name he came up with for an old program. And Russell Brunson did say if you want to sell something, old, package it in a new way, and you can still sell it, and that's what he has done. So make up your mind. I hope this video was of value to you. I'm getting back in the house because it's hot out here. But anyway, I want you to click the link in the description, 1, to join the Home Business Academy, and number 2, I want you to hopefully think about joining me in Traffic Ignition if that's what you want to do. If not, that's cool. But I want you to make a decision. You're a big boy, you're a big girl. Okay, make a decision. Once again, they go to Huck, they go Smokey, and things. So with that being said, go ahead, click the link in the description. Get started right now. Leave me a comment below if this video helped you in some kind of way. I want you to have a great day today and a better day tomorrow. Peace.